I will. I will.
Aye.
What? How do I know whether he will or not? I can't make him, can I? All right. I'll ask him. Again. Jesus, if you don't die soon, I'll feckin' strangle you. Wouldn't you think now you'd throw in the towel and be done with it? And not a me scald looking after you these 12 months. You're not going to get better, so you might as well feck off and stop persecuting us. But no, you won't, will you? You won't, because you're as thick as the top of the hatchet, waiting, hanging on, waiting to see will Shamey talk to you. But he won't. He's no notion to talk with you beyond the one word, because Daddy dear, thick and all as you are, you have one son who's thicker. That Shamey book won't cave in and talk to you, so you might as well go up or down, General have you. Not a me here like an Aegis trying to keep the peace between you. Jesus, it's like I have no life at all, and that other whore of a son of yours beyond in California won't come near you either. Ah, no. Bell me, PJ, as soon as he expires. I've no need to see him prior to that. Hey, but don't worry. PJ'll bail the whole country when he expires. I've not forgotten he sent before the whore. One word! One word! Shamey, come in, will ya? He wants ya! Some family, huh? I'm like our Lord on the cross, huh? Crucified between two thieves. But PJ gets his revenge. You'll die. As soon as you do, Mary and myself can marry. And that Shamey book can feck off out of here. Maybe the Yank will bring him to California, huh? You could put him on the Oprah Winfrey show. The man that never says more than one word, huh? Die, I said! Aye, I said, he's coming. Will you come in, you bellowon, before he gets up and goes out for you? By God, there'll be some clearance round here when you do the decent thing and die. My God, it'll be worse than as if Clint Eastwood and the Terminator rolled into town together. Mary and myself can live happy ever after. Not be listening to you moaning like a dunny bullock above. Another tulip going around with more chips on his shoulder than Burger King would sell in a week. What? What? He wants you, that's what. So, well, will you go up to him? And at my arse and I listening to him. Right. One word. What? Talk to him, will you? No. What kind of a thick fucker are you? Is this going on long enough? The man is dying. I don't care what went on between you. He's your father. Can you not give him a dying wish? Talk to him, will you? No. Christ. Will you not talk to him for my sake? Your brother. I'm at my wit's end. He thinks I can make you talk to him. Say more than the one word. Will you? Never. Well, that a pair of you may die roaring. Right. I go up to him anyway. Be arrested. Oh, Mammy, why didn't you bring Shamey with you the night you died, and not have his father blaming him for killing you? I suppose if you had done that, he'd blame me for killing the two of you. It wouldn't have been his fault anyway. Hey, well, I lived to see the pair of them off the premises.
God save all in this house.
Oh, God, Mary, don't say that in case he does. I'm all that's worth saving here. How are you today?
I'm twice as good as when it was half as bad. How are things in ER?
Oh, the same as they were yesterday. I suppose it'll be the same again tomorrow. The two of them is above there now. Me father like a burst melodia. Wind coming out of every hole. Clean with Shamey to talk to him. And Shamey said nothing, beyond the one word.
It's as daft as two bald men fighting over a comb. Wouldn't you think Shamey had talked to him and him died?
I suppose he don't forget the baiting he took.
Still, 25 years is a long time just to be saying the one word.
Takes a fairly thick man to do it.
Should never have happened.
What, the baiting?
Bacon.
I know, Mary, you can easily say it should never have happened, but if Shamey hadn't talked back to him, the old fella never have beaten him.
Arrow, what age was Shamey? 14, 15? How could he know the difference at that age?
Well, he should have.
How? Did his father ever beat him before?
No.
Well then, he could hardly have expected it to happen, could he?
I suppose her father lost control.
How do you mean?
What would ever today? I suppose something snapped. He must have been out of control that night, because the strength of him was something wicked. I tried to pull him away, but he flung me across the kitchen. Jesus, it was the first time I was ever afraid of my father. He had the look of a drowning man in his eyes. Jesus, it was frightening.
There was nothing you could do, PJ.
I tried, Mary, honest to God I tried, but the man he was out of his mind. And you'd think it was a natural enough thing now for a father to say to a son that was after answering him back. You know, to say, if he heard more than one word out of him again, he'd strangle him. You'd think it was natural enough and wouldn't pass much heed of it.
Well, he didn't know his son was as thick as himself and wouldn't say more than the one word since.
Sure. How could anyone expect that of a gossip at that age?
Or did he be able to do it? Keep it up.
Hey, well, he met his match in Shamey.
He sure did. I wonder if there's anyone younger than him knows his name at all. Nearly all just calls him one word.
Christ, huh? That's some claim to fame. Jesus, this house must be a laughing stock to the outside world with the pair of them.
Still, it was an awful act to beat a couple like that.
Was, but sometimes when you're that age, you're looking for a bait. And I think Daddy, he must have been at his wit's end with the three of us.
How?
I think because Mammy died having Shamey, he blamed Shamey for killing her. I think he felt he'd be better lose the child and save the wife.
You sound like you're excusing it.
Indeed, I'm not, Mary. The speed was paying for it. It was an awful beating, an awful act. Hey, and if he got any value out of it, he paid dearly, between one word not talking and Eamon shagging off to America.
Any word from Eamon?
I rang him last night. Won't come till he has them.
Another thick man. Mammy says you're the only one with a bit of the mother in you. That other pair, she said you think the old stallion had them all on his own.
How is the mammy today?
Same as ever. No more than what's above in the room. She'll die when she's ready.
Not a lot left of her now.
No, but she wants to live on.
Why?
Why do any of us want to live? Afraid of dying, maybe. You never know what might be going on in her head. She might want to be the first to go.
No, she's no need to be afraid of dying.
Maybe. TJ, do you think there's anything after death?
Well, I hope there's more than there is before it. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like. Did you get the forecast?
Aye, light winds and occasional showers.
Who gave it out?
Charles Fleming.
Oh, that's all right. Living is a great weather. You know well he studied it. Them young ones are dangerous giving out the weather. Grinning out at you, trying to take your mind of it. And you know well when they start smiling, it's going to be pissing down on you. And they don't give a shite because they're not going to get wet anyway.
Well, I wish we would clear up and Scraper and come and finish the new room. Bad weather's a great excuse for him.
God, Mary, that room was a long time going on.
Well, when we gave Scraper the job, I thought he said 6 to 8 weeks. Must have said 68 weeks.
God, if Scraper was making crosses, our Lord would still be alive.
Well, I'd better go on up and see himself anyway.
Tear ahead, she said, or Mabby's.
Does he want any more water or anything?
Oh, don't worry. He'll tell you quick enough if he does. You'll be lucky to get a word in edges of that pair.
Well, one word.
Mary?
How is he now?
Poorly.
Well, compared with yesterday, like.
Worse.
Weaker.
Thicker. Aye. Well, you'll be the boy with the qualifications for measuring thickness. Maybe.
Well, I go and see if I can knock any out crack out of him.
Wait up a second, I want to talk to you.
Why?
You sit down there and listen to what I have to say.
Hurry.
Why? Is there one of the cars waiting for you down in the tractor? Sit down there now and listen to this.
Right.
That's your father that's up there dying. And love him or hate him, he's still your father. You'll only ever have one of them by, so you better make the most of it. Look, I know you think you're entitled to do what you're doing. And maybe you are. It takes a fair tough man to do it. It takes an even tougher man to stop doing it. And to know when to stop. That man is up there staving off death these months to be right with you before he goes. Is that right? It's not fair on him. Nor on me. You made your point. Now, it's time to let the old man go. Look at it this way. If you don't talk to him, you might regret it for the rest of your life. But if you do, well, you'll never be sorry, for you know you did the right thing. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Good man. So you talk.
No.
Well, let your two balls may get caught in the front wheel of your bike. You're the thickest bastard that ever walked the face of the earth.
Second.
What?
First.
One word he wants you again.
Why?
Why do you think? To discuss the common agricultural policy. Go on up to him. You mightn't have to go for much more.
Right.
Will you do something for him?
Sure.
Will you talk to him?
Little the talk that will do.
He might.
I'm after trying him soft and hard there. He won't budge.
The old man told me something. I told him to tell it to Shamey. It might work.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, it'll have to happen soon. It's fading fast.
He is, isn't he? He's a wicked colour, huh?
Well, you were getting a room ready for the station. You wouldn't bring him into the paint shop and say, give me a tin the colour of that, and that's for sure. We'll make tea.
You want some yourself?
You think I'll be making it for you?
Go on, so. Be practice for you.
12 and practice enough, thanks.
So you think we're nearly there, huh? What's your man like?
He's eye any time, PJ. The fight has gone out of him, and he knows himself he's a losing ticket.
Well, he's my father, and I shouldn't say it, but be a great release to us all.
I miss him now all the same.
Aye, like a sore tooth.
Do you ever notice when you go to the dentist to get a tooth pulled, everyone asks you after how's the tooth? Same at a funeral, praying for the dead when it's the living we should be worried about. Respect what's gone, look after what's left behind.
God, that's just it, Mary, huh? Because you can fairly put now when a fella be thinking into words, huh? Right, sir. Be great when he's gone all the same, won't it, huh?
Any good videos lately?
American Beauty. Did you ever see American Beauty?
No.
God, that's a wild country, America. Fierce what they get up to out there. Old fellas chasing after young ones and everything.
Yeah, should they be at that here too?
Hey, but in America they do catch up with them. At least in the videos.
You should go over, you might catch one. Maybe a black collie. That'll put the chat off one word altogether.
I'd sooner cut silage with the scissors than go to America. Jeez, that night you for nothing out there. Would you like to go?
Oh, only for a holiday. I wouldn't mind a holiday, but I couldn't stay.
No. No more than myself, you got badly spancelled here, huh? With your mother, like.
I didn't. I wasn't going leaving anyway, and she didn't get sick on purpose. What I'll do after she dies now is a different matter. Be they bad or mad, her brother or sister is a useful article. I have neither.
You're a husband.
So you watched American, what is it?
American Beauty, Kevin Spacey, and a good old cowboy afterwards too. I forget the name of it, it's there in the oak. Jesus, there it is. There was men shot out of the face of it.